I'll tell you a funny story that happened at the weekend, just really quick.
Please do.
It's not funny. It's kind of shitty, but it's. I want to tell you anyway. So, I went out for lunch with my dad on Saturday afternoon, and we were driving back to my house. On the way back to my house, there's a small industrial estate. So we're driving along. My dad's got like a little sort of sports car at the minute, and I didn't really get a good look at it, but basically we saw a dog running down the side of the road, like obviously lost maybe or something like that. But it was a weird one because we were going quite fast. We didn't quite see if it was with some other people that were actually walking on the side of the road. Bear in mind. So anyway, we were like, oh, that was weird. Like, did you see that dog? He was like, yeah, I saw it. I'm like, should we go back? And he was like, nah, I think it was with those people. Anyway, didn't think anything else of it. Goes home. Emma and I then go for a walk with our dog. About 2 hours walk. We're walking back through one of the villages locally. This is a roundabout story. I'm so sorry for people listening. Walking back through one of the villages locally, and there is a sign on one of the lampposts: lost dog.
Good reward.
Grand. So,
right, get the torch out. A bag of sand for a dog. Oh, fucking hell. I'll nick one for a bag
anyway. That's the problem around here, man. People are stealing dogs.
Is this it? No, that's an Alsatian. Will it do?
Go on then, 500 quid, you can have it. So there's a sign for this dog, and the one thing I remember about the dog that I saw running down the side of the road is it had a red collar on, and this dog in the poster's got a red collar on. So I was like, oh fuck, like
that's it.
I call the number, Emma, she's like, why didn't you say something? She's a little bit pissed. She's like, why haven't you said something already? Like, that could be this dog, and it's been 3 hours since you saw it. Call the number. I was like, hi, like, just wondering if you got your dog back yet. I think I might have just seen it. And this woman was like, no, like, I haven't got it back. I've not really had any sightings. It's been gone for like 10 days. Like, fuck, like, I think I've just seen it in this area. She's like, okay, I'll send a team of people down to go and look for it. Okay, perfect. I said, we're going to walk back that way. I'll have another look, and then I'll probably come back out and keep looking, because now I feel bad that I've not
Yeah, you feel invested. Yeah.
I feel invested, and I should have called 3 hours ago.
Right.
But I didn't know about it. So anyway, we walked back.
What number would you have called?
I didn't know about it. I couldn't have done anything.
Could you have called any number?
I
dog
could have called any number. Yeah. Funny. Well, that's the annoying thing, is Emma had shared it on Facebook about 10 days ago.
Oh,
so
okay, got you.
She knew.
Yeah.
So yeah. So we drive home. We go home. We walk past. We don't see the dog. We get back to my house, and I'm like, right, I'm going to jump on my bike for a bit, and I'll just go ride around and see if I can see this dog.
Yeah.
God, this is a long story.
So it's good. I'm enjoying.
Okay, you're invested.
I feel like I'm watching a Netflix series. Yeah.
So we get to the area. I'm out on the bike. I'm on the little jump bike. I'm like, well, at least I'll do an hour of exercise on the jump bike. I get back to where I saw the dog. Bang opposite where I seen the dog is a logistics company, big logistics company. And I said to the people. So I get there, there's people looking for this dog. There's 2 people stood on the corner. One of them is the dog owner, this woman. Turns out this dog's an emotional support animal. She's got heavy anxiety. They're obviously really, really worried about this dog. So I feel terrible already.
So no handshakes or hugs or anything?
There was a few like, oh, thank you so much for calling. Like, we really hope that, you know what I mean.
Stand back.
So anyway.
Thank you so much for calling, but stand back.
Yeah, but please leave. So there's a logistics company opposite. And I said, well, maybe they've got CCTV. They might be able to see the road and see the dog.
Plot thickens, yeah.
Okay, so one of the people says, great idea, I'll go and ask.
Yeah.
All right, I said, I'll go in the opposite direction. So I rode around for about an hour, no sign of this dog, keep bumping into a bunch of people all out looking for this dog. There's probably like 20 people out looking for this dog.
Yeah.
People are biting their nails listening to this. What's going to happen?
I know, I want to know what happens.
Like, yeah, it's terrible. So I ride around for about an hour, no sign of this dog. I'm riding back home, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to call in at the logistics company and just ask if there was any luck.
Yeah.
Calling to the logistics company, I said to the guy who answered the door, I said, oh, did anyone come and ask you about your security footage? There's a dog lost. I think I saw it. It was about 12 o'clock. Could you look at the footage? He says, oh, what was the dog like? I said, oh, German Shepherd, red collar. He goes, that dog, and points to his dog asleep in the corner of the room. So the whole time, the dog wasn't lost.
But did he say it was the dog? It was out there.
Yeah, he was like, he got out around that time, like he was running around the road. So I saw this guy's dog There's a whole search party out looking for a dog.
And then did you have to call up the lady? You haven't called her, have you?
No, is that bad? Is that bad?
Well, I don't know, really.
Because, no, and I'll tell you why I haven't
You'll
called
be taking away the hope.
The hope, that is exactly... And also, what if it was that dog? It was missing from around that area. It could have been. Like, I only saw a glimpse of the dog. Like, it was like, literally, I see it.
So now
and we
you're
drove
saying there's
straight
two Alsatians out there at around 12 with red things on.
Could be. That's what I'm holding on to. And like you said, the hope that they gave these people, I hope it actually helped.
It, dude? Because do you
Do I call and say
hope? Like what?
I'd love to hear in the comment section. Would you? This is like the Goodyear tyre debate again.
This is
what you called?
What should you do? I think this is a much more difficult thing to know what to do. To be honest,
they were very happy to even have a lead, like not a physical lead, but an actual lead.
Pardon
they'd love a lead. They were very thankful to have just any hope, and I thought, I can't be that person that calls and says, "Oh, I'm sorry, you've just wasted an hour of your time." Forget it. It was already.
Oh, it's so sad. I love dogs, and dogs are just members of your family. As stupid as it sounds,
it is sad. It's just, mate,
it's just
sad.
the same as a person, really. In some.
Yeah, I felt terrible. Hence why I was riding around
as well.
One that doesn't answer back.
Innit?
Perfect, really.
Oh, it is sad. Well, I do hope they find their dog.
I do.
Do you know what I hope happens in the story? I hope you muster the courage to call them and say it wasn't their dog, and when you call them, they found it, and they're like so thankful that you told them to come to that area because they happened to find it in that area.
I was going to text and just ask if there's been any luck.
Might be good,
mate. I'm still hopeful. I walked that way today with my dog again, just in case.
I'll have a look in the woods as well. So it's an Alsatian red collar. Yeah. All our listeners, if we could look out for an Alsatian with a red collar, that'd be great.
That'd be great. It's called Lola.
Lola.
So, or just go outside. Just go outside and shout Lola. You never know.
Lola, yeah. I think that's the best thing we can do right now, really, isn't it?
Speaking about being outdoors and being shouted at, I rode home from our office on Friday, which is the longest bike ride I've done since getting here. Nice. It's about 15 miles, and I rode back on the jam as well. So
nice.
No electric assistance, and to get home from our office all the way to my house, you have to go through one of the, I'd say, like, I hate this term, but like the roughest area of Sheffield. It's called the Manor. It's a lovely place if you live there, I'm sure, but like from the outside, it's not a great place.
Dude, if you live in a shithole, you know it's a shithole. Really,
yeah,
don't
it's
you?
a shithole.
Yeah. I think that's the case.
Is there any bad areas in?
I mean, as I sit here with, mate,
this
is what people think, but there absolutely are. It's like a worse contrast, isn't it? It's terrible.
Yeah.
Imagine how annoying. It's all right if you live in a shit area surrounded by sort of a bit better areas. It's all right, but if you live in a shit area with just fucking rich people everywhere, I think it sounds bad for contrast. Contrast, what does it? What makes you feel like, oh, I hate those people? You know, I think anyway.
True. So anyway, I'm riding home up through the roughest area of Sheffield, which basically it's on a huge hill which goes all the way up, and I'm unfit, and I'm going to keep using this excuse for a long time, but I am unfit, and I was slowly grinding up like granny gear, slowly going up, and then I had this car, like a blacked out Golf, pulled up at the side of me, loads of lads in it, probably 4 or 5. Shouted something. I had my headphones in, so I didn't hear, and I was terrified. Like, I was like, "Fuck!" I just had this realization: like, I'm on an expensive bike. I've got my laptop on my back. I can't get away because I'm unfit. Shit. So then I started pedaling faster, and it was scary.
Did it chase you or not?
Nah, they just shouted something, and your brain starts playing tricks.
You
right?
think they're going to go around the block then or something? Yeah.
Just wait for you. So every junction, I was like, just going across it. I was like, fuck this. I'm getting my ass out of this area, like, and getting home. But it's a long ride, man. I was beat after it.
It's actually one of the worst things about riding a focus bike is that you're on a very desirable bike.
Yeah, I dare say if it was any other brand, they'd just been like, shit bike, mate.
They would have probably just gone straight past, not even looked.
But they
because you
really wanted it.
The best.
They were like, fuck, the new Jam. Or like, fuck, like, sick.
Fucking hell, it's the new Jam. Like that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's probably what they said. What the fuck?
They were like, oi, oi. Imagine that. Oi, oi. Car full of lads. Oi, oi.
It's the Detonator.